everyone, my name is Clancy and welcome to my YouTube channel. So once again, we continue with some newspaper articles that I may have missed clearly last week and during the weekend because I did not see this one. I'm very shocked that I looked at Dr. Nandipha Magudumana's application for leave to appeal to be heard on the 14th of July, that's my birthday, in the Bloemfontein High Court. Dr. Nandipha Magudumana's application for leave to appeal the Bloemfontein High Court decision that dismissed her urgent application to declare her arrest in Tanzania unlawful, set to be heard next Friday, July 14th. So I made a mistake just now. I said in the Bloemfontein High Court, actually the Supreme Court of Appeal. That is where she took her matter because the Bloemfontein High Court basically, number one, it denied her urgency, but in a case of, because in the best interest of justice, they decided to hear the merits of her case, and then it made some discoveries that indeed this was not a deportation, but an extradition, and therefore the state did make a mistake of not following extradition policies or the extradition international law under extradition processes, and as a result, I think the judge deliberately left this one to Dr. Magudumana to go and appeal it at a higher court, which is the Supreme Court of Appeal. And of course, the Supreme Court of Appeal, as I have said in the past, that it's going to rule in her favor. So that one I have no doubt about. It is going to rule in her favor. It will agree with the lower courts that indeed this was not a deportation, but an extradition that was done unlawfully by South Africa. Now, the question is, was she kidnapped? Yeah, she was kidnapped by South Africa because we did not follow the international law under extradition processes. The High Court dismissed Magudumana's application last month and ruled that she had to remain in custody after she failed to convince Judge Philip Lobster that her arrest and extradition were unlawful. However, Lobster found that Magudumana's deportation, in fact, an extradition which lacked proper processes. He ruled against Magudumana as she willingly participated in the handing over process and told officials she wanted to come back to South Africa to be with her kids. To support his decision, Lobster referred to the law determined by the Supreme Court of Appeal, which held that there was no violation of a person's fundamental human rights or international law if they consent to be transported from a foreign jurisdiction for criminal investigations. Magudumana fled South Africa with her boyfriend, convicted rapist and killer Thabo Bester, in April. Bester was serving a life sentence in the Mangaung Correctional Center when he made a daring escape by faking his own death in May 2022. Magudumana has been charged with fraud, defeating the ends of justice, violating a body, and aiding and abetting an inmate to escape from lawful custody, corruption, arson. 12 people have been, and arson, full stop. 12 people have been arrested in connection with Bester's escape, including Bester himself. On Monday, three latest accused and G4S employees appeared in the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court. So as you guys have heard in this article, that Dr. Nandipha Magudumana is going to be hearing her fate on the 14th of July 2023. Again, that is my birthday, people. I am born on the 14th of July, like in the thick of cancer season and in the thick of winter. So that is why my birthday is kind of like forgettable. So remember, watch the ads as a birthday gift. Okay, we're not talking about me yet. We are talking about Dr. Nandipha Magudumana here. Okay, guys, again, from where I stand, I feel this appeal is going to be ruled in her favor. Yes, Judge Lobster did mention that a Supreme Court of Appeal judgment did speak on a person that is in a foreign land and needs to be extradited, but they deport them simply because they consented to the deportation, and therefore it's no longer considered an extradition but a volunteered deportation or something like that. But now I feel like this court is going to correct that and say that the High Court in Bloemfontein erred in its understanding of the judgment, and therefore extradition laws are extradition laws, and they need to be followed properly. Otherwise, you'll be breaking the law simply because you are misreading or misunderstood a judgment that comes from the court that the case has ended up at. So I feel Dr. Magudumana will definitely get what she wants. Will she get everything that she wants? I don't think she will get everything that she wants. I think she will win on the fact that her extradition was unlawful. I think she's going to win on bail when she goes back to the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court. I think she's going to lose on her total freedom while she's on bail. I would say put her under house arrest. That's what I would say. Grant her bail, but put her under house arrest. That is, if something of that nature does happen. Because she has proved that she's a flight risk. But because the extradition process was illegally done, therefore this forces the law to release her on bail. Now, once she's released on bail, then she needs to be put under house arrest. If she is not going to be rearrested, because everybody seems to think that she's going to be rearrested and the proper processes are going to follow. I'm not quite sure how that is going to nullify the fact that now that she's being able to be arrested within the country, how then do you explain the fact that she's in the country brought here illegally when she was not given an opportunity to decide where else she might want to take herself after Tanzania said get out? So it's going to be interesting because I feel like she's going to be making more applications as the state will continue also trying to get her behind bars. So if they're going to get her behind bars after winning this case, she's going to lodge another application to say, I'm being arrested for a process that was done illegally to begin with by bringing me here. So I don't know, guys. I just think I'm just rubbing my two IQs together here. That's all that I'm doing. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, please correct me. If you think this is a scenario that is highly possible, let's have a discussion in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys. I love the maturity that we have when we are discussing issues of this nature in my comment section. So guys, if you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, give it a like anyways. Do share this video far and wide. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. I will highly appreciate it if you share the video and watch the ads and say happy birthday to me on Friday. Anyways, I'm kidding. Yeah, whatever. Goodbye.